got stuck in my head.
Take away my shot.
Like my country, I'm young, hungry, and stupid. I don't know.
Yeah, young. Okay, today is July the 15th. We're having another meeting. Jazz hands! Today we are talking about, what are we talking about today?
Beat sheet.
Beat sheet.
We're going to finalise that, and then we're also going to get you singing. Got my piano out and everything.
So excited!
It's gonna be a good day. I feel like today is, the other day was a lot of just catching up and getting on the same page. So hopefully today we'll walk away with a few more documents and concrete beat sheet ideas and plots.
Awesome.
We're on track.
Alright.
I'm thinking we've got the beat sheet which Gerard has done with the changes of her being a food blogger, influencer, which is fantastic. And I think what we should do now is create another draft of it, remove the songs, but go through every beat till we're happy.
Because at the moment we've been trying to indicate where a song is, and instead of doing that, what we're going to do is like pull that out and
Just
actually say here's the beats, and then we'll work out where the song sits over the beats.
Yeah, and then as we said, we need to establish where it starts and finishes for Sophia's sake, and highlight that and have a bit more of a messier document. Messier, like it's a bit more fleshed out beats, I'm thinking, that we're going to go through now.
Cool.
Great.
It's not even 12 and we've already flipped everything on its head again. Thank you, Claudia.
Sorry.
You said some shit and that's alright. We're cool with that.
I just, yeah,
Tell me about
the thing about the food one, it was a bit too perfect. You're not actually dealing with the issue of social media that we came up with in the first place. It was already kind of there and it changed its focus.
It kind of did what we had always said. It did what we kind of said we didn't want it to do, which is like made social media the foreground as to her problem, and that she had to like realign herself. And to live a full life on social media. So we haven't completely trashed it, but like we're like questioning everything in the moment, as we do. So I love this. I love that we just keep going back and forth and like trying to figure out what is the call, what's the goal, how do the little bits change it. Poor Gerard over here is going, I just spent all night on the speech sheet. Fuckers!
This is what it is. Yeah. Until someone has a light bulb moment. And there's no such thing as a bad idea, because every idea leads us to where we should end up.
That's what it feels like. Every time we kind of shift, we've got a new layer of information.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
How do you feel about not having that bow tie ending?
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still just working out. I guess we have to go back to why are we telling this story. And I don't think that any of our variations really touched on the instincts.
On the thing of trusting your own instincts.
I don't know if any of.
So let's
our
come back to.
variations-
So maybe the next brainstorm is like, what are things that we can put her up against that like test her trusting her instincts?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, we're going back in. We will see you soon.
Fuck some more shit up.
Let's fuck some shit up.
Fuck
I'll
me.
stay. I'll stay here.
Yeah.
You go get
So we're already talking about lunch. What? So what we're going to do, scrap that. So what we're going to do is we're going to split off into little splinter groups. Me and Sophia are going to do some singing and music. I'm so excited.
Oh.
And these guys are going to do some more writer's rooms. Was that a teabag in question?
Yeah, do you want it in or out?
Leave mine in and then I can refill it. Because I like that. Alright guys, I am so excited! Me and Sophia! We're doing our first vocal warm-up together for the musical! So excited.
Okay, you ready? Tell us if it's too loud for you guys.
And I want a fully fleshed out story by the end of this.
Because some people it's like more relaxed.
Yeah.
For me it's like tight.
Was that any better?
That was about the same.
Practice my lip trill all week. We'll get
A
there.
regular part of Ruby life forever. That is literally what
I've been
do
just trying
every
to
day. Maybe try a tongue roll, because it's the same.
Straight into that.
Yep.
I was born in a thunderstorm. Ironic, I've been rehearsing all week going, I'm fine, I'm just gonna be able to stand up and do it in front of her, but now I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that's the world of singing. It's so easy to have it perfect on our own. Okay, can I do it when everyone's watching? Can I do it when someone says now? Can I do it when someone says we're recording 10 times?
If you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that anything could stop me, did a full 180, crazy, thinking about the way I was. Did the heartbreak change me? Maybe, but look at where I am. I've learned to lose, you can't afford to.
Like if you're singing a lullaby, it's a similar thing of like, I'm singing it so quietly, but you're just there. Is that a similar thing?
I haven't had any experience doing that because I can't sing to my baby because she'll wake up.
Oh, really?
I can't lullaby to her. It's very sad.
Oh, what about when she's going to sleep?
She'll just watch you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we just sit there in silence.
Oh,
Sad. Very sad.
okay.
No good for you. I've learned to lose. You can't afford to. Tore my shirt to stop you bleeding.
It is cool. Such a cool song.
It's a great song. I love it. Yeah, it's so much more complex than I kind of first thought.
Which is crazy. That's always blows my mind with pop.
Yeah.
That-
You're like, oh, actually,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's so cool because they make it seem easy.
Yeah.
I think that's honestly like a major key of pop. Seems easy, but when the good ones, when you dig down, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
like that's quite a large range.
Yeah.
2 octaves.
Yeah.
For pop, that's unusual.
Okay.
Or more unusual.
So I'm happy. I really like it. It's way simpler. We've been going back over the original ideas. And we're like, okay, what was the main thing we wanted to tell? Before we were saying there was the goal at the end, social media, the first time mother, the gay best friend, and the career stuff. It was just a lot going on. We're like, okay, what was the main thing we wanted to tell? And it's like everybody always reacts when we say a musical about postnatal depression. So that's what it is.
Yes.
And what if you were to do a story about that just in a day, and you still have the bathtub scene, and you still have what would that story be?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we thought if we try,
Simplify it.
yeah, because obviously working on Monday we were really trying to like work in the influencing aspect, and
Yeah.
we think that was to trying to overlay that with the baby was getting potentially convoluted, and then but like, what happens if we remove that out and are not dependent on that? What do we come up with?
That
Yeah.
was a big thing.
Cool.
Taking out social media. So it's a day. It's her 30th birthday, and there's a surprise party in the day, and she knows about it, and she really doesn't want to go.
Yeah, she doesn't. Her life. Well, I guess she thinks that she has to be hitting these milestones that she doesn't feel like she's hitting because she can't even connect with her baby.
It's also the first time everyone's meeting the baby, and she's like, I can't even. If people ask how I am, I'm terrified to tell them, and I don't want to go, and she just wants to bury her head in the sand, and
So,
everybody's
yeah.
built it up around her.
So Gerard's going to be taking her out for the day because she has to get away, and so there's still going to be like a makeover scene, and whether we incorporate Instagram Live into that as well, like
Yeah.
that works for the. So we definitely have the ending,
Yes.
but it's working, and we're really working on the fact that she's the most controlling in her, so she has to kind of like give away some control because she doesn't know. But she knows that this is a surprise, but Derek's planned the whole day, and so she's not that kind of person to just like give away that control. So we definitely know where it's going to end, where Derek and her arrive at the surprise party. Derek's coming out. Like whether she's told her that it's definitely happening or not, but because a best friend would. Like if your best friend knows that you don't like surprises, your best friend would be like, this is what you're walking into.
Yeah.
And she's like, I can't do this. And that's when she just speeds off. The baby's in the back. And that's where we have the alive moment where she's in the car just singing. She just wants to escape. She just wants to keep driving. She just like leave her life away. The baby starts crying. Throughout the whole film, she's not going to be holding the baby.
Doesn't hold the baby. Baby's always in the pram. Other people are holding baby. You do not see her hold the baby.
Maybe she'll take it
Up
out of the
until-
pram, but she gives it instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, never against her chest.
Yeah.
At all.
And whether we end there or not, we don't know. Like
Yeah.
whether she makes it to the party or not, but she's actually holding the baby.
It's interesting, yep.
Yeah.
It's more of a short film.
It is more of a short film, and also because we were thinking before, like, songs really convey emotions, and we were thinking more about plot ideas rather than emotions. This is a lot of emotions.
This is emotions,
One
emotions,
day.
emotions, yeah.
Songs can be way more thoughtful. We're not rushing as well.
Yeah.
It feels less rushed, but we're exploring our main idea, which is postnatal depression in the form of a musical.
Yeah.
And I feel like that the stakes are high. I mean, I feel like people know that when it's a birthday and it's a surprise party,
And
you don't want
30
to
is
go
a big
to.
number.
I feel like there's a lot,
Yeah.
that there's some kind of relatable aspect to that.
We're chatting about the beginning. Still not entirely sure how
Yeah.
to start it.
It's lunchtime.
That's sugar, right?
Slightly salty, slightly sweet.
Yeah.
So half-half.
I think I prefer just salt. Again, today just went really fast.
Okay, how'd you guys go?
Good. Do you want me to talk through what I've written? Oh,
I feel like what we've done is merge. I feel like we've come full circle, but every time we do a pass, we bring in other bits. But I could be wrong. You might
Yeah.
feel like I kind of brought back too much, but I'm
we're
kind of
definitely
like,
streamlining it and bringing everything that was discussed.
so like we've like dropped another song, which is great, and made it so it's like at the moment we're at 5 songs, which I think is a good number. Like it's feeling like the reprise and that stuff. I think I know my own language, which is like to go through the find other group texts and find all the times where I was like, oh yeah, I was super anxious about that. Or I was super anxious about that. So that might be, yes. So yeah.
Beat 1, parents group. Mothers are cooing and saying I love you to their babies. Sarah can't say it to hers. But another mother turned to Sarah's baby, who easily says it. Sarah can't fake it. And I argue that then we set up, will she ever say I love you to the baby, because then at the end she can say it.
Clear. Love it.
So I argue that then the rest of it is just act 2. The baby has done a massive poo. Sarah has an empty nappy bag. She has forgotten nappies and a change of clothes. Poo is leaking, which probably feeds into the song. The parents discuss their joyous time with their newborns. Sarah hides her disconnection to her own baby and does not contribute to the discussion. Sarah is too embarrassed to ask for a nappy. Sarah arrives home with a naked baby in a plastic bag with dirty nappy and clothes.
Great. That's good. Very visual. Love it. Great opening. What's her relationship with the baby in the second act?
Yeah.
Still just like not doing it well. So I think that she's still not trusting her own instincts. She's still like, I think it's like what we were talking about in the past, which is like that she's making fun of these things that she's not able to do, but she's still not actually connecting. You know, and so that she's having heaps of fun with Derek and the Instagram Live people, but the baby actually is still not the centre of that. It's still difficult. It's still awkward.
Love the beginning. Think the ending is strong regardless. It's just figuring out what
Just
that.
that little, this bit here. But it kind of looks like that. Mother's group, fart song, Derek arrives and they laugh in the darkness, and it's kind of big. Something snaps and she drives away and has their live song moment.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of simple. When you write it out like that, you're like, better. It takes the pressure off this act 2 and this gigantic thing that has to exist. Like, these taking up the amount of time they will take up the amount of time. Like, once I wrote it out like that, I was like, with those songs there, that is taking up time. That is it. I don't know, they have to push it much more.
I agree.
It actually felt really good to write it out. So I've even written Derek arrives. That's not a whole beat, but he arrives and they laugh at the darkness. You know, like that's a song.
Do you
I guess at one, and then we'll start doing lyrics together on Monday.
Yeah, I was going to suggest either that or another time where we meet up and we just, it's like I'm writing lyrics, you're writing script.
Okay.
And it's like I'm bouncing things off you. Like, would they say this?
Because you need to know here and now at the same page, you know exactly what's happening.
Yeah, and I kind of need I think that's a debate between us almost. Because what we visually show, because obviously it's music worlds where like, it doesn't have to stay in the same set.
So if we did Monday first pass, like the first 2 hours of the morning,
Just you two.
us doing first pass.
And we'll have plenty to.
Good, you want to be on a piano while you do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got a tiny xylophone. Got C to C.
It's more the content of the lyric.
We just have to work out what the mother song is going to sound like.
Sound
timeline.
Mother's
Or
Group
just
template.
words?
We can find a reference, so maybe we can talk on the phone and get a
Oh,
reference.
yeah.
song.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we don't have a reference song for that.
That's the homework. Reference song for Mother's one.
Is that a Dua Lipa one?
It's still pretty close because we've got Mother's Song and then we've got Fart's Song, which is still Billy. Derek Arrives, and that's either the Julie or Harry Styles, I think. They're our two comps. And then Alive, and then you've got Love.
Yeah.
What we have to figure out is what's the timing of the mothers and what they're saying.
I really just want to know, are we going for a candy pop? Are we going for, Dua Lipa there?
I think not too candy pop, because I don't want it to open like tween 1950s housewives and everything's Pleasantville. Like I don't want it to be that.
The only thing that we've mapped everything out up until filming.
Yep.
What needs to be done. Vaguely by when. And we've done it kind of by month. The only thing that all need to be aware of is for that plan to work in an ideal situation where we're not rushing, is to have a script by the end of this month. So next week, basically.
But a first pass script.
First part.
By end of next week, and then there's first week back at uni, and then you make a second pass during that second week. But yeah. So because what it is that we want the script by the end of July. Say ideal world, perfect script. No, that's not going to happen. But it's so then you can do the piano vocal demo in all of August.
Yeah.
So that's why you can do lots of revisiting with each other, and that's where a lot of these things will happen simultaneously. But in terms of our scheduling, it's like ideal world. If that was done, then she could spend the whole month writing the songs. But again, we'll probably get together once a week, once every 2 weeks to reconvene and make new passes and stuff like that throughout August.
And then we put 2
In
months
15 days.
2 months of workshopping where it's like,
Yeah, we have.
does it actually work?
But then also we have a plan B in case we have less time workshopping, because if the lyrics and the script doesn't come together fast enough, we do a plan B. Maybe we say recording November.
Is that will we be recording in November, or if we aren't filming until May, will it be better to record?
No, recording
Yeah.
January, February.
Yeah, recording
sorry.
music January, February, but the music,
Yes,
Okay, would love somebody to check if the Mum Life folder's still working, because it wasn't working on my laptop. It just says something is wrong with this page. Just was really weird and concerning.
All right, I think we have to sign off for camera.
Oh!
And we are done for another day.
Cheers!
Oh my.
At what point will that get old?
Never.
I think it's going to be really good.
Never, Sophia, I like it.
We
Never.
always,
Love your energy, Sophia.
always so positive before and after, and I love that.
Yeah.
It's really
You gotta bring it together, you know?
really important.
Deep despair.